Right, everybody, I'm out in the garage out here this morning. Man, I tell you, I've had a rough week. The wife and I decided to revamp our bedroom, so we moved everything out of the bedroom. We had an old 20-year-old solid wood king size bed in there, and I tell you what, it was all my wife and I could do to get that bed out of there. We had the mattress and the two box springs sitting in the living room floor, and then we had the frame sitting out here in the garage, and we gave that to our daughter and her husband. But and then wife and I we spent 3 or 4 days sanding, patching, painting the walls and painting the trim in the bedroom, and then put up new blinds, and then we got the new mattresses in a couple days ago, and so we got everything squared away. And well, I'll tell you what, I was wore out, so I had to take a day or two rest, but I'm back out here anyway. So I've been away from the bench so long, I think I forgot how to even work on a model or even how to make a video here. Let me show you something here. I got one shop card in, and this is from John over at Motor T Scale Models, I'm sorry. That looks like a military Humvee, I think. That looks pretty cool though. I like that. A buddy of mine's thinking about getting one, but his is going to have chrome wheels and everything on it. But that's pretty cool looking. And John, I appreciate the kind words on the back. Love those shop cards, man. And also, the last cruise-in we went to, it was the Rocking Around the Clock cruise-in in Boonville, Indiana. And this is one of the dash plaques you get. You know, when you go to these cruise-ins, normally it's the first 50 or first 100 cars that register gets these dash plaques. So I really like the dash plaques. I've got them. Shoot, I've got them up here on my top of my bench here, or on the pegboard. I've got stacks of them in here. I got them everywhere, but I really like collecting these, and the shop cards as well. So, all right, now I do have a finished model to show you guys. I worked on this thing, and it fought me, and I fought it, and I think we just called it a draw. But this is the 40 Willys that I worked on, and man, I know this thing was notorious for all of its issues. And when I opened the box, the frame was actually snapped in half, and it was really rough, and I got it back together, but I didn't get it exactly straight, so I had trouble with that tilt front end. So I'm only going to display it either with the tilt front end on or the tilt front end setting off of it. I'll show it to you guys both ways here, but here she is. Now on mine, if you look here on the box, see the fenders are split right here. Well, I cut that small section off the body, and I attached it to the fender to make it a full fender. And I think it came out pretty good. I really like it. The hood, that front end just doesn't stay on very well, but that cover on the back, I painted that with the Tamiya matte black. I really like that matte black. Of course, it's got the red line tires on the back. I found some old decals that I like, and I put on, I don't know if now that I look at it, I really don't care for that Goodyear decal up front there, but the rest of them look okay. And I found this decal that says Tipsy, and I figured that was kind of fitting for a tilt front end, Tipsy. So I stuck her on there. Put a little black wash on the front grille there. Those exhaust pipes, they had a piece you could put on there. I didn't like the way it looked, so I just sanded that off and drilled a couple holes in there and painted the inside of those black. I think it looked better that way. This is painted with Rust-Oleum red primer, red oxide primer, and then I cleared it with some Rust-Oleum matte clear, and I think it came out pretty good. That Rust-Oleum paint, I tell you, their primers are really nice. I really like the primers. Don't think you can see much underneath the bottom. It's not got a whole lot of detail. I'll flip it over here once I pull that front end off. But everything was going fine until I got to attaching the cab onto the frame and then that front end. Of course, mine, since my front end was broken off, it didn't want to line up right. So I wasn't in the mood to fight with trying to get that right. I was ready to get this one done. So, all right, let me pull this front end off here and we'll take a peek inside. There's the engine. Did a little detail work on the firewall. I put the coil up there. That's where I would put it if I was running this Willy's. I like that Chevy orange for the blocks. That just looks so cool. Makes it really stand out. Tell you, the headers are not all that great, but they're okay, I guess. Don't know if you can see much inside there. Let me flip it around to the driver's side. We'll see if we can't see inside there. Not a whole lot of detail in there. The dash is the same color, and I painted the steering wheel black with the chrome on the inner parts of it, and chromed out the window crank and the door handle. I painted the leaf springs with Tamiya's silver leaf. I really like that color. All right, let me take this bed cover off here if I can get it off, and then I'll show you the bottom side of this thing. It's, like I said, it's not a lot of detail or anything. It's just a plain Jane. About as plain as it gets, I guess. This, like a lot of fellas say, this was a fun kit to build. I'm not going to say that because it wasn't fun. Like I said, we fought back and forth, and like I said, I think we called it a draw, so we'll just leave it at that. You know, something just about, just the looks of this, just something just doesn't, to me, the front looks too big for the truck. I don't know. It just looks kind of funny to me, but I'm glad this one is done. Those red lights that I put on the back there, I didn't like the little light brackets they gave you. I thought they looked a little funky, and the chrome was really bad on them, and they were just misformed. So I took those red lights and just glued them straight on. I think it turned out okay. I really like that license plate. I don't remember what that, I think, well, I'm not sure if that may have came out of that AMT 34 Ford pickup. I can't remember where I got those from, to tell you the truth. But it looks okay, I guess. Maybe if that Tipsy would have been white where it stand out, it might look a little bit better. But anyway, I did get her done. I'm slow on getting builds out, fellas, and I apologize for that. Especially in the summertime, I get so much going on, I just don't have any bench time, and I really hate to come in here and try and rush anything, because that's my problem. I try and get something done too quick, and I mess up, and then I get frustrated with how it looks, and so it's better if I just don't do anything. But all in all, I think it was it came out okay. I like it. I like anything that's got to do with drag cars, drag trucks. I like them. Pro Street, I dig the shit out of them. And, all right, fellas, I don't think I've got anything else. Well, I want to show you something here. I found I've got some old Matchbox and I think they're Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. What I've got. These were my son's. Got a whole barrel full of them here. These were my son's back when he was 5, 6, 7 years old, 35 years ago or so. So they're really old, and I'm telling you, they are used. He wore the heck out of these things, but I got a whole barrel full of these things, and we found them in the closet down the bottom. We were revamping the bedroom and forgot that little tub was there. So I contacted my son. He lives down in Franklin, Tennessee, and he said he was wondering where all those went, and he wants to take a look at them because I asked him what he wanted to do with them. So he's going to take a look at them, and if he wants them, he can have them. If not, I don't know what I'll do with them. Really don't know. But anyway, those are, like I said, they're probably 35 years old. Old Matchbox and Hot Wheel cars. And a lot of them I picked out, and some of them when he was in the when he was reaching his arm out to the rack and grabbing one, I'd pull it off and get it. So, cause hell, there's some old school buses and stuff in there that he liked, and just a lot of them in there. Like I said, they're really used. All right, fellas, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I was glad to get this build done. I am moving on. I've actually got my 30 coupe sitting here. I've got it sanded down, all the flash and everything off, and cleaned up a little bit. I need to go over it again. It's been sitting here for a few weeks, so I don't really know or remember where I was at on it, but I need to take another look at it and try and get going on that. And I've also got my shop truck sitting over here that I haven't been paying attention to. Like I said, I've got all year to get this one done, so I'm in no big hurry on that. But at least I got this one here done, and I can put this stuff all away and move on to the next one. Okay, fellas, I think that's it. I'm done.